Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of the OSAAT Leagues content. We are finally on to the last 99, which is Slayer, and we've only got about 2 more days left of Leagues, so I need to smash this out in about 2 days. As always, a huge thank you to guys for watching all my content, and a massive thank you and shout out to all my God Hand members. You guys are amazing. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you're not following my socials, links are in the description. So let's get into the final episode of Leagues. So if some of you recall, a while ago I thought it was a good idea to have my first Slayer task as Black Demons. The only reason why I thought this would be a good idea is because I want to try and get at least 1 Zenite shard, so then I can make a Zenite jewelry. If I do get a Zenite shard, I'll probably make a Ring of Suffering, because at the moment I've not got anything in my ring slot because I've not been to DKs at all. So I think the best gear setup for demonic gorillas is probably going to be my obsidian, and then I'll have a range switch, which is going to be probably a rune crossbow, and then yeah, I'm just going to test the waters and try and work out what is the best setup to kill these demonic gorillas. Just before we get going on the demonic gorilla task, if you recall, for range, strength and attack, I was killing ammonite crabs. That was mainly to get all these unidentified fossils, and what I'm going to do now is just identify them all, and then hopefully we can get some XP lamps. And also in the meantime, I'm going to do the Varrock Museum quiz and get that juicy 1k Slayer XP to kick off the episode. I love how Runelight just lets you know exactly which one to pick. Even so, I forgot how many plaques you have to read. This actually does take quite a while for a measly 1k Slayer and Hunter XP. Okay, so there is the quiz done. We get 16k Slayer XP, beautiful. We're now level 31 Slayer, very nice. Just completing that, we got 225 league points, which is pretty decent. So now I'm going to try and complete as many of these display cabinets as possible. Very nice. The first one that we do, we get a full display unit. So now we've got an XP lamp that we can use on pretty much anything. I don't know if there is a method on how to do this. I'm just going to pretty much click on pretty much every single display unit and hopefully have enough pieces to complete one. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back once we are finished with this. So I reckon that is it for all the display units. I've pretty much clicked on every single one and used all the bones that I can. So we now have 5 XP lamps that we can use on Slayer. Very nice. 56k each. This is going to be very decent XP.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
There it is, 200k Slayer XP, and we've not even done any Slayer tasks at all. So now that we are 56 Slayer, what I'm going to do is get my ass over to the Grand Tree, and we're going to slay some demonic gorillas. Hopefully, because we are pretty much maxed, we're going to kill them pretty quickly, but we will see. I've not really got the best gear for it, but my gear is pretty decent, so let's go. So this is the gear setup. We've got our range and our prayer switch. The set effects I've got on are twin strikes. I've also got knife's edge on. And then I've also got Draken's Touch. What Draken's Touch does is has a 10% chance for you to heal when you hit. So basically, I'm just going to hover around 50 HP, and hopefully I smack him with my obby sword and do some decent damage. So let's get the first kill underway. I'm hoping I kill them pretty quickly, but we will see. Okay, so there is the first kill finally done. No Zenite drop, unfortunately. It actually took us nearly 3 minutes to kill that demonic gorilla, so that's actually really slow. But there is level 57 Slayer. So yeah, I'm going to smash these guys out until hopefully we get a Zenite drop, or until I get bored and want to move on to something else. Okay, so I've just done about 5 or 6 kills, and I've realised that I'm not really eating any food. So I can probably stay there for quite a while. So what I'm going to do is get rid of some of these sharks, and what I'm going to do as well is get the arc light, because we are taking forever to kill these demonic gorillas. So I think I just use the dark light on the altar and...
But there is still one thing I like about it. The sparks. I like seeing sparks. Breathtaking. Life. Bursting before my eyes for just a moment.
there we go. We have got the arc light. Very nice. Quite surprised that that's not a task to wield an arc light. So let's get back to the demonic gorillas with the arc light, and hopefully we'll kill them a lot quicker. That's more like it. We are killing these guys much quicker. I'm basically doing most of my DPS when it comes to meleeing them. And then sometimes the rune crossbow pops off, but the main damage is in the arc light. So there is level 60 Slayer. We're on about 15 kills for the demonic gorillas. And as you can see, we've been here for about 24 minutes. So it's about a minute and a half per kill, which is a lot better than before. So we've just hit 65 Slayer, which is pretty big level for Slayer, as most of you guys know. We can now kill Dust Devils. And obviously, because this task is only about 260k XP an hour, it's going to take me a long time to get 99. And with me being so worried about leagues finishing tomorrow, I'm going to have to stop doing this task, and we're going to have to get ourselves a Dust Devil task. So because this is our first task, we've not actually got any points to skip it. So what I'm going to have to do is finish the task off at Black Demons. I'm going to go to the Chasm of Fire because that is normally the best place for me to do Black Demons. Right, so there is our first task done. The remainder of the Black Demons didn't take long at all, especially using the Knife's Edge and the Obsidian set effect. I've been going through them pretty quickly, and we're almost level 69 Slayer. So what I'm going to do now is get myself a Dust Devil task, and what I'm going to do is do Dust Devils in the wilderness, which will be a first for me. So here we are, ready to go in the wilderness. We've got ourselves a Dust Devil task. I'm just going to go over to the Wilderness Slayer dungeon, and hopefully there's no one PKing. I highly doubt anyone's PKing on the second to last day of leagues. Like, what's the point? But yeah, we've got 84 Dust Devils. Hopefully we can get some pretty insane XP rates. So here we are at the Dust Devils in the Wilderness Dungeon. The Wilderness Slayer drop table has just recently been updated, and now all these Slayer monsters drop the LMS rewards. So I think this is going to be pretty profitable in terms of a normie account. But yeah, for me, all I want is the XP, so here we go. And boom, there is a shed load of drops. Most of this stuff I don't even need, so I'm going to have to filter it out eventually. But yeah, that's pretty insane money. From one round of Barraging, we probably made about 100k, which is pretty insane. So we just got ourselves a Ring of Wealth scroll, which is apparently 257k. I'm not sure if that's right, but if that is right, then Wilderness Slayer is now like the best moneymaker in the game if you're bursting Dust Devils. I've made about 500k in about 10 minutes. And there is level 70 Slayer at the Dust Devils. We're getting about 800k XP an hour. I think this is probably going to be the limit to our XP rates for Slayer. The only way I can think we can get better XP rates is when we move on to Neckreals. And I've also been told killing Abyssal Demons in the wilderness is a good way to do Slayer, so I'm probably going to do that when I get to the right level. So that is the first wilderness task done. I've got no idea how much money we made, but we did manage to get 3 Laren's keys, which is the reason why I'm doing this. What I want to hopefully get is full Dragon High, and as of yet, we've not seen anyone in the wilderness PKing, which is a very good sign. Also, for those of you that have not played leagues, because I'm tier 7, I can pick my own Slayer task. So yeah, I can just go back to Crystalia, or whatever she's called, and pick Dust Devils again and just rinse and repeat. So that's very nice. Just got another Laren's key and another pretty expensive drop, the Wilderness Crab Teleport. I've never seen any of these drops before in my life. I've never played LMS, and I rarely do Wilderness Slayer. So yeah, all these interesting drops are brand new to me. But yeah, what I think this teleport does is basically teleports us close to the entrance to the Wilderness Slayer dungeon. So that's pretty handy. So apparently we've just slain 250 creatures, and as you can see by all the loot on the floor, these moneymakers are pretty mad. I think we're going to have to take all these prices at a pinch of salt because the Wilderness update only just came out about a week ago, so I reckon all these prices are going to drop drastically because obviously there'll be a lot more of them in the game. But yeah, if these numbers were actually right, we'd be making about 5 mil an hour easily.
Are we rich?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we are.
Why are we rich?
Because we got it!
And there is level 75 Slayer. We can now kill gargoyles. I'm obviously not going to go and kill gargoyles, but it would be nice to have enough time to go and do that. I do like gargoyles tasks. But yeah, what I'm probably going to do is stick to these Dust Devils until I get PK'd, which I hopefully don't, or until we hit level 80. So there is another task completed. What I'm going to do now before we progress too many Slayer levels, I'm going to start the grind for the Black Mask because I don't want to be grinding out the Black Mask for ages and fly past level 85 Slayer and miss out on all the Abyssal Demons. So yeah, I'm going to start the Black Mask grind pretty early and hopefully we don't go dry.
You already did me.
That's what she said.
Okay, so here we are at the Cave Horrors, and It looks like the brazier is already lit for us, so that's very nice. I don't need these candles. And so yeah, I'm pretty much going to run around and melee them all. I'm not going to use a cannon because I can't be asked to get one at this moment. And I don't think I've even got enough money to buy one. But yeah, we should be one-shotting these and killing them pretty quickly. So hopefully we don't go too dry. Okay, so somehow I died. I reckon I dropped my prayer. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to get back to my grave and carry on with the grind. We're nearly through the first task. Hopefully we don't take too many tasks, but we will see. And there is 25 million prayer XP on the League's account, and we're up to about 522 million XP overall. Very nice. If you're wondering why I've done a cross on tiles, that's normally where I put my cannon for tasks, if you guys are wondering, just so you know.
That is bloody lovely.
And there is level 77 Slayer. We've almost finished our second task of cave horrors. So to say that this is leagues and the drop should be 3 times the drop rate, we are running pretty dry on the mask. We just got ourselves a rune spear, which is I think 4 times as rare as a black mask. So yeah, that is a drop that I do not want to see at this moment in time. Okay, we've just completed our third task of cave horrors. We're about 400 kills in. So yeah, we're pretty much double, almost triple the drop rate. But yeah, I'm not complaining yet until we actually hit the drop rate. And there is level 78 Slayer, still at the cave horrors. But yeah, now we can use the Unchained Talent set effect, and we can now boost to level 85 Slayer, so now we can kill Abyssal Demons, which will be pretty nice. There it is. We've finally got the black mask. Look at that beauty on the floor. Never thought I'd be so happy to see the black mask on the floor. We got it after about 450 kills, so we weren't that dry, but we were a little bit dry in terms of leagues. So yeah, we've still not got any Slayer points, so I'm going to have to finish this task off, and then we can finally move on to Abyssal Demons, which I'm probably going to do in the wilderness. And would you believe it, we get another goddamn black mask about 20 kills later. This game is shocking.
I'm gambling. I'm risking it. I'm risking it. I'm all in. No! Look at my guy! Did you see him afterward?
So that is the final cave horror task done. We've finally got some Slayer points on the account. But obviously we've still not got enough Slayer points to skip a task. That doesn't really matter because I can pick and choose what tasks I do. So I'm going to get my ass back over to Cristilia, and we're going to pick Abbey Demons for a task. Right, so now we are looking the part. Because we're not using our Obby necklace anymore, we're using a Fury. What I'm going to do is use a Dragon Scimitar and the Black Mask, because that's going to be a better DPS. Okay, so just having a quick look at the tasks. It looks like we can't even pick Abyssal Demons until we're level 85, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. So what I'm going to do now is just test a new training method, and apparently killing Ankus in the wilderness with the Salve Amulet. I think it's the Salve Amulet imbued is a really quick way to gain XP and hopefully to gain Slayer XP. So I'm going to give that a go and we'll see how much XP we get an hour. Hopefully it's better than Dust Devils, where we were getting about 800k XP an hour. Okay, so what I've done is brought the Black Mask, Dragon Scimitar, and then I've also brought the Salve Amulet. I'm just going to test these out and see which is the best DPS, wearing the Salve Amulet with the Dragon Scimitar, or the Black Mask with the Dragon Scimitar, or with the Obby Sword, and so on. The video which I saw someone doing this, they were actually using Vigorous Chain Mace and also Salve Amulet imbued and all that jazz, so I'm not sure if it will be such good XP rates, but we will see. There is 25 million defense XP. What I'm going to do now is switch to attack. Okay, so that is the task almost finished. As you can see, we're getting about 600 to 650k XP an hour, which isn't great. I wasn't expecting this to be mind-blowingly good, but I thought it would be a little bit better than the Dust Devils. But yeah, as you can see, we're nearly level 80 Slayer. So what I'm going to do is probably just do an AFK task like Greater Demons, because it's getting pretty late for me today. So what I'm going to do is Greater Demons, and I think there's a pretty decent spot in the Wilderness Slayer dungeon for me to just AFK and kill Greater Demons until I pass out. This spot seems pretty good. I'm just going to YOLO it now and just sit here with 1 HP. If a PK comes and wants to one-shot me, then feel free. I've been grinding far too much recently to care. But yeah, hopefully there's not someone sad enough to kill someone on the last day of leagues for no reason. Okay, it is a brand new day. As you can see, I was pretty successful last night. just AFKing at Greater Demons, and we are now level 85 Slayer. Luckily, I didn't get PK'd, and we were getting about 600k Slayer XP an hour, so yeah, it was pretty decent method just to AFK. And also we got quite a few juicy Larens keys. So now that task has been completed, what I'm going to do now is get myself a Abyssal Demon task and hopefully get lucky with a Abyssal Whip drop. So the first Abyssal Demons task is 93 Abyssal Demons. I'm going to go to the Wilderness Slayer dungeon again because there is a pretty decent spot there to kill the Abyssal Demons. We're going to be getting fairly decent XP an hour, but as soon as we get that whip drop, it's going to increase XP an hour by quite a bit because the Abyssal Whip is almost 1.5 times strong as a Dragon Scimitar, which is pretty insane. So we are here at the beautiful Abyssal Demons in the Slayer dungeon. It's literally the last day of leagues for me, so I sincerely hope that I don't get PK'd. I'm going to go all out here and I'm just going to sit at 1 HP and try and kill as many Abyssal Demons as fast as possible until we get our whip drop. What I'm hoping to do is stay at Abyssal Demons until 99 Slayer and then just pile up the Larens keys and hopefully we can get some juicy rewards from the Larens chest. So yeah, we're going to be here for quite a while. So that's one task almost done, and there is a level 86 Slayer. As you can see, we're getting about 650k XP an hour, which is the same as the Ankus. Obviously, killing Abyssal Demons is way better because we get the chance of a whip drop. So we've got quite a few points. So what I'm going to do is extend Abyssal Demon tasks, and then I'm also going to buy the bigger and badder reward because obviously getting a superior is going to be a massive boost to the XP rates. You all laughed before, but look at me now. I'm looking like the boss of old school RuneScape. You've never seen style like it. Oh damn, what's that? The Abyssal Whip. Very nice. It's been under our nose the whole time. Boom. There is the Abyssal Whip equipped. And look at that for a first hit. Damn. What was that, like 150?
What's your first impression of the planet Earth here?
Beautiful. So now that we have the Abyssal Whip, we should increase our XP rates by quite a bit. So yeah, I'm going to reset the XP tracker and we'll see what kind of XP rates we're getting. So there is level 87 Slayer. We're currently getting 900k XP an hour. So we're getting 250k XP more than before, which is insane. I'm happy now that I've got the Abyssal Whip. I'm pretty sure with 900k XP an hour, I can get 99 today. And there is 25 million attack XP. Didn't even know that we were closing in on that one. I've just realized that I might have made a bit of a boo-boo actually, because you can't train strength alone with a whip. You can only train controlled. So it looks like I won't be able to get 25 mil strength XP. But who cares? All we need now is 99 Slayer. So here is our first superior of the Abyssal Demon tasks. I'm quite looking forward to the XP drop after this. It's going to be pretty insane. So let's see what we get. Boom, 67k Slayer XP and a Larens key. Very nice. There is a fragment to increase the chance to get a superior creature, which I don't think I've got on me. So I'm going to get myself that fragment equipped ASAP, because as you can see, that's just boosted our XP rates to about 1.2 mil an hour, which is actually pretty insane. And there is another Abyssal Whip to add to the collection. Very nice. I don't really know what to drop here. I'll just drop the hard clues because there's no chance I'm going to be able to do any of those. So yeah, now we've got a spare whip for our Kraken tentacles, which we will probably never get. Very nice. So, some loser has just PK'd me on the last day of leagues for pretty much no reason other than to make me lose Larens keys. I believe I've also lost my Fire Cape and I've also lost my Dragon Defender. So he's not gained anything from that. He can't pick up anything because everyone's an Iron Man. I believe he doesn't even get the XP drop when he attacks me. So there was literally no point in killing me then. So yeah, luckily I only had 4 Larens keys on me. I didn't have my full stack. So yeah, I went back to finish the task because I only had like 1 or 2 Abyssal Demons left to kill. I realized that I'm going to have to go and get my Fire Cape again and get my Dragon Defender again, which actually really annoyed me. So I ended up messaging the guy, telling him that he's a bit of a loser out of anger. I'll be honest, looking back at this, I'm quite embarrassed about how angry I got.
If I see you open up your ugly looking mouth and have your little double chin right down here flop while you're going like this because you're too afraid to approach the doctor in person. You're on the keyboard going, Doctor, you enter.
But yeah, we've still got 21 larynx in the bank, which is pretty decent. The only response this guy had was calling me a pigeon for some reason. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's not real loot. All that loot's gone now because Leagues is only temporary. So we're kind of risking it all. Not really, unless we see that guy again. And we're going to see if we can get any Dragon High from the Larynx chest. Boom! First key, we get a piece of Dragon High, the body. Very nice. That has actually increased our magic attack by quite a bit. So for the rest of the keys, we get some supplies, some alkables, some more supplies. These keys are actually really good if you're an Iron Man, but obviously not many Iron Men will do Wilderness Slayer, so it's a bit of dead content for Iron Men. We also get 7,000 pure essence. That's probably like one of the worst ones you can get. And again, we get 5,000 pure essence. What a joke. Some more supplies, some more alkables, and that is about it. I'm happy with the one piece of Dragon High, or Dragon High, however you pronounce it. So yeah, now let's move on to a different task and get some better XP rates, hopefully. So this is the new setup. What I'm going to do now is get a Neckreal task, get myself to the Catacombs of Kourend. And what we're going to do is basically burst our way to 99 Slayer. We've still got a fair way to go. We've got about 8 million Slayer XP to go. So yeah, at the previous experience rates, that would have taken us about 9 hours. So hopefully we can get better XP than that. So here we are at the Neckreals. I've made sure I've got all my fragments. I've got the superior fragment, so hopefully we get quite a few superiors. And I've also got chain magic and knife's edge. So what I'm going to do is hover around 50 HP. And then I've also brought the spellbook swap so I can teleport to Steve, get a new task, spellbook swap, teleport to Kourend Castle, and then carry on with the task. I've just reset everything. This is the first superior of the task. We're currently almost halfway through to level 88 Slayer. And basically, I'm just going to be smashing out these Neckreals until 99. So I'll bring you guys back with any updates and if anything interesting happens. So there is the beautiful 98 Slayer. As you can see, we've been smashing out Slayer for quite a while. We've got 7.3 million Slayer XP today, not including what we got before. We got PK'd, but no one's talking about that. So now that we're just one level away from 99, what I'm going to do is utilize all these tomes that I've got from all the catacombs. And what I'm going to do is kill some Skatizzos because hopefully I can get the pet. We will see. Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened with the first 5 kills. But yeah, we're on kill number 6 for Skatizzo. We've got about 20 totems, and I didn't realize that you get 5 totems when you unlock Skatizzo. So yeah, we've got quite a few kills to get the pet, and we've just done kill number 6. So let's see what we get. Ooh, interesting. A dark claw. Not too bad. If I ever get the chance to unlock a Slayer helmet, I will add that to it to make it look pretty cool. But yeah, all this other loot is pretty much trash to me because by tomorrow it will all be gone. How fun. And obviously you're not going to believe me, but on the first kill that I did, what didn't record, I managed to kill Skatizzo without taking any damage and also without any of the pillars around the edge starting up. So I managed to complete all of Skatizzo's combat achievements on the first kill. But yeah, obviously the footage got corrupted, so I can't show you that, guys, unfortunately.
He's filming it.
I am.
And then you're lying whilst he's filming it. I've never seen anything so daft in my life. I'm gonna lie about something. Oh, but my friend here's got it on camera.
Move! No! What the fuck? I'm getting really sick of you!
So yeah, it got to the point where I was hardly eating any food, hardly using any prayer per Skatizzo kill. I was managed to do about 5 or 6 kills per trip, which was pretty good. That was mainly thanks to the arc light. The arc light is OP when you're killing Skatizzo. Trying to kill Skatizzo without the arc light can be a bit of a pain, especially at lower levels. And yeah, the one pet that I wanted in the game, we finally got it. Boom, there it is. The first and final pet on leagues that I've ever got. The Skatizzo pet looks like a beast, and I'm so happy that I've got it. And it looks like all your pets are automatically insured on leagues, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we're going to have Skatizzo for the next league. So as you can see, we're almost halfway to 99 Slayer. All I'm going to do now is probably finish off this Greater Demon task pretty quickly, and then I'm probably going to do 1, maybe 2 more Neckreal tasks, and we should have 99. Okay, so here it is, guys. It's finally over. On the last day of leagues, we've managed to max our OSAAT account, and there it is, guys. 99 Slayer has been achieved. I can't believe it. So seeing as there's literally no time left to do any PVM, which kind of sucks, what I'm going to do is get the most overpowered item in the game, which is the max cape. Just before I get the max cape, I've obviously got to go and get the 99 Slayer cape, because it looks cool as fuck. In total, we got about 600 million XP, and the total time we played was about 11 days and 9 hours. So on average, we were getting about 2.2 million XP an hour, which is pretty good. So this is the first time I've ever got myself a max cape. I don't even know how much it is, but I know it's pretty expensive. So I think we just talk to this geezer, ask him what's in his sack, and pay him 2.2 mil. Jesus. But there we go. Boom. The max cape has been achieved. We've finally done it. Look at that beauty. So that is it for the OSAAT Leagues account. As you guys know, as of tomorrow, all of this account's money, items, everything will be gone. I can no longer play on this account, which is pretty daft. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of my content in the future, then hit that subscribe button. And if you could leave the video a like, that would be insanely appreciated. I'm just going to see what ranks I am with some of my higher XP skills. And as always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to my channel members and the continued support of the community. And if you want to see what I'm up to in life at the moment, then hit me up on my socials. Links are in the description. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this series. Hopefully I will see you in the original OSAAT Iron Man series, and take care.